What do we even say to this performance? हाँ क्या बोले इसको है घटिया shameless absolutely embarrassing अच्छी. This is what Madrid displayed today, and these words, ये जो words हैं, these meanings are nothing compared to what Real Madrid presented today against Manchester City right now. भाई क्या था यार ये? What was this? 5-1 absolute smashing in the semi-final, huh? Is this what Madrid presented itself for? क्या ये था? This is the standard Madrid is. This was not what Real Madrid presented itself in the first leg. This is not the Madrid we know. अबे क्या? Oh boy. 10 मिनट के अंदर पता चल गया था कि that Real Madrid is not winning this tie. Under 10 minutes we got to know that Madrid absolutely smashed. Manchester City were all over them. Passing sorted, midfield one, attack one, defense one. Real Madrid, man, they had 99 passes in the first 45 minutes. Only 99 passes. Under 30% possession. Under 30% possession in the semi-final. We knew it was gonna be hard. हमें पता था एतिहाद पे खेल रहे at the away stadium. No Bernabeu second legs this time. No remontadas, no comebacks. हर बार उस पे rely नहीं किया जा सकता. But still we believed. Semi-finals है. We have a strong team and that is only the starting 11. We have no substitutes to make impact from the bench. Carlo Ancelotti doesn't have options. Pep Guardiola के पास इतने options हैं. Riyad Mahrez comes off the bench. Phil Foden comes off the bench. Julian Alvarez comes off the bench and scores. What does Carlo Ancelotti have? He just has maybe Rodrigo if he's on the bench or maybe Marco Asensio. No, nobody else can change and impact the game like Manchester City players do. And this was seen today. Real Madrid, क्या ही बोले, absolutely outclassed. Big thing to note is that Rudiger, who played fantastic in the first leg, was benched today for Militao, who returned from suspension. ठीक है भाई, ठीक है, समझ आता है. Militao, great defender. But what really worked in the first leg? Rudiger man marking Erling Haaland, not making sure he has space. He gets trapped. Manchester City don't have anyone to pass the ball. यही तो फंडा है. Manchester City supply passes inside the box because Erling Haaland है वहाँ पे. He is available. And starting Militao and Alaba, even though they are a good centre-back duo, Haaland got space. Haaland received passes, he shot headers, he got space which wasn't needed. Manchester City blasted in front of Real Madrid. वो एकदम खाता खोल दिए यार, धागे खोल दिए. This pet dialogue is back. धागे खोल दिए बिल्कुल Real Madrid के. Modric, Cruz non-existent today. Camavinga absolutely outclassed by Bernardo Silva. Real Madrid lost to Manchester City 5-1 on aggregate, guys. Five goals conceded. It was so embarrassing, yaar. It's so embarrassing. We don't see Madrid losing these matches like these anymore. It's not in the history of Real Madrid. We're not Barcelona. We don't lose matches 6-1, 8-2. This was so embarrassing to see. Manchester City were all over the place, all over the field. Not a single place was left for Real Madrid to fight for. Every counter attack Madrid tried to push, stopped. Every ball they tried to make, stopped. The defense was absolutely flabbergastingly shameless. Real Madrid defense was one of the worst defense ever seen this season. Not this season, in the past 10 seasons of Real Madrid's campaign. It was that embarrassing. They didn't know what to do. Danny Carvajal just couldn't mark Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish was getting inside the box again and again. Camavinga, the lad is very good. He has a great future. He's one of the brightest youngsters. But क्या हो गया था आज? Bernardo Silva scoring 2 goals through his legs. Militao and Alaba, the best centre-back Champions League winning duo, just couldn't gel together. Maybe if we started early, Rudiger, things would have been different. Karim Benzema, our leading striker, कोई impact नहीं है. Vinicius Junior trying, but कोई impact नहीं है. They had him locked down. Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz, सबने उसको जकड़ रखा था. Even every time Vinicius Junior got the ball, he was absolutely smashed to the ground. Absolutely smashed. Not having Casemiro, अब मुझे याद आ रहा, I remember having Casemiro in the central defensive midfield position. जब वो होता था ना वहाँ पे, we felt good. We missed him today, yaar. We missed him today. Casemiro not being there, the central holder of the midfield, costed us because he was the pivot in front of the defense. वही तो रोकता था सब. He made sure that attackers could not go through. Then came the defense, then came Alaba and Militao, and then came Courtois. And Thibaut Courtois, thank you for being there today. Even though we conceded 4 goals, he was there. That's why we didn't concede 8 goals. Courtois with brilliant saves yet again, but he can't do all the things, right? If your defense is not fully up to the mark. Real, क्या यू गेट माई पॉइंट राइट. मैंने कहा क्या देखा है आज, गन देखा है हमने और कुछ नहीं देखा है. ये मैच, दिस शुड नॉट बी काउंटेड. Inter Milan versus Manchester City for the final, and obviously the favorites are Manchester City, guys. That team is absolutely unstoppable. कोई नहीं रोक सकता, but we all expect Pep Guardiola to choke at the biggest stage of them all. They did it against Chelsea in the UCL final, and obviously Inter Milan, they are looking strong. They have a good squad now. सब कुछ सही है, chemistry अच्छी है. Maybe they can just defeat Manchester City. City doesn't have any UCL titles till now. No UCL titles for them. And they are in hunt for one, and they have a great squad. I noticed we tried to keep quiet Erling Haaland, but we forgot the other players they have. They have amazing players. Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan, Riyad Mahrez, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish. You can keep naming them. They have such a strong team in every department. Their defense was hardly tested today. Ederson had a gala time. He didn't have to do much, only 1 to 2 saves. Real Madrid's shameless performance. Absolutely embarrassing. No words can define this performance. Madrid is eliminated, guys. Madrid is eliminated. I forgot to even tell you what happened in the game because I was so invested in under 10 minutes, Manchester City, man, they had around 79% possession into the first 10 minutes. Real Madrid only 99 passes in the first half, and Manchester City scoring 2 goals in the first half, both Bernardo Silva. And we knew there was no comeback happening because no Bernabeu, no home fans, nothing to support us. This Etihad crowd was outstanding today. They believed in Manchester City, their team, and they truly delivered. Second half comes on, then Akanji Militao own goal, and then Julian Alvarez comes on, first touch goal. So you can't appreciate. You have to appreciate how Manchester City played. Madrid was absolutely shit. There is no denying, यार कि हम कहेंगे कि because the standard that Real Madrid has set, this is not what we expect. I won't be surprised if Carlo Ancelotti doesn't continue after the season. Sack कर देंगे उसे. सैक कर देंगे, कह देंगे कि नहीं आपकी परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी नहीं थी. Even though it isn't his fault. He has such a weak squad. Nobody realizes. As I said, he has nobody to count on. Such a weak squad, and तब भी सेमीफाइनल तक ले आया. Second place in La Liga. Won the Copa del Rey. What else do we need? Won the Spanish Super Cup. Come back against Barcelona. What else do we need? हो गया सीजन, हो गया, ठीक है, जीत गए. What we wanted to win, we won 15th Champions League title. Can wait. We'll be waiting for it, and we will be feasting when we receive it. Next season, let's get some big signings, guys. Let's get some big signings. Like and subscribe, guys. हो गया, गेम खत्म, सो जाओ. रात के 3 बज रहे. It's 3 AM here. Take care.